Hey guys, and welcome to Wonderland. Just kidding, hi, it's Josie, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm dressed up as the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. I went for Johnny Depp's version because I think it looks epic, and I really hope I did it justice. Tell me what you think and hit that like button, and we'll get right into the video. So this time around I'm actually going to start by putting on my colored contacts that I'll be wearing in this video, just because sometimes when I wait until after the makeup is done and I put them in and my eyes go crazy watery and it kind of ruins the whole makeup and I have to touch up and it's a mess. So I'm going to be putting in some yellow and green contacts that I got online. I'll leave a link to those down below. And I haven't tried these on yet, so hopefully they look good. Oh god, my eyes are watering. This is why I wanted to do this first. Alright, oh look at my eyes, how red they are now. I look sick. This is awesome. Okay, I'm feeling like this is gonna be a success. So my eyes have now cooled down and it's time to start applying some white makeup to this face. I'll be using a water activated paint, which means I just spray some water on this and it's ready to apply. I'll be using a mixture of brush and sponge and I'll just kind of see what I like best and just go with that. So basically I'm just gonna cover my entire face and also blend it down my neck. So make sure you work in sections with the paint because it does dry up rather quickly, and once it's dry you can't blend it anymore, so just be careful with that. And also I decided to switch to a brush instead of the sponge. I found that it gave a lot more coverage and it was also easier to blend everything out and get an even layer. Even though I could not quite get away from the fact that the paint turned out pretty patchy on my skin, but it's just gonna have to do. Alright, so now it's time to do a bit of contouring. And I'm gonna use some pink and purple shades for that from this NYX, what's it called? Sweet Cheeks blush palette, and I'm gonna do the classic Johnny Depp cheekbones, which just follow your natural shadow right here and then go straight down. And I'm also gonna shade a bit on the nose and a little bit around the temples. They're not gonna be very visible because I'm gonna have the crazy orange hair later, but just kind of to get the feel for everything. So yeah, so I'm basically just gonna mix kind of these three shades right here and we'll see how that looks. And of course I'm going to do the same thing on the nose using a slightly smaller angled brush. So basically we want to make our nose look really tall and straight. And I'm also minimizing the size of my nose tip by just bringing the color out onto my nostrils like this. And I'm just going to use this small brush also to get a little bit more depth into the cheekbones. So for the crazy eye makeup that he has, I'm gonna first be applying a white base all over my eyelids to make the colors really pop. And this is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I'm just gonna be applying that all over my eye area and also the waterline. I'm also gonna use this to just highlight my nose bridge a bit, kind of try to make it even more white and brighter, and just tap that in. Okay, so for eyeshadows there's a lot going on. So basically it has 4 different shades. This eye here will be blue and kind of orangey brown, and this one here will be pink and purple. So I'm just gonna start with the blue one, and for that I'm using my infamous very old H&M palette, which have come quite in handy in a couple of my tutorials. So I'm gonna be using some light blue shades on my eyelid, and then for the bottom part I'm gonna be using some of these rustic brown reddish shades from the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. So yeah, I'm mixing these 2 shades because I want the color to be quite light but also very bright, obviously. I actually think I'm gonna move on to the other eyelid first, which is gonna be light purple, and for that I'm using my NYX Avant palette in Nouveau Chic, and there's a perfect light purple shimmering eyeshadow right there, which I'm gonna use on this eyelid. I'm just also gonna take my contouring brushes and just get a little bit of that pinky purple in there to not make it so flat. I want to give this side some depth. Okay, so for underneath on the purple side, I'm gonna go in with some pink, and I'm gonna go in first with this shade in the blush palette, and we will apply this really, really low down. And I'm just gonna meet up this pink with the top shadows as well, and just blend those together. And let's do the same on the other side, but using kind of a reddish rustic brown. Does that make sense? I think I'm gonna use Henna, Man-Eater, and maybe some Bossy, and we'll kind of just see what happens. I'm just gonna have to work these shadows together, even though they're not like whatsoever, but I'm just gonna kind of have to blend them together so it doesn't look too weird. So I'm just gonna go in between this brush and the one with the blue and just blend. I'm just gonna pop in some orange eyeshadow, and this is from a NYX Full Throttle Quad, and it's called Color Riot, and I'm just gonna use the orange shade and just really try to work the orange on the waterline and lower lash line of both eyes. Everything that's left for the eyes now is the white eyelashes that he has, and for that I'm gonna use my Cake eyeliner in white, and this is from Makeup Store. So this is another product that is activated by water, so I'm just gonna spray a little water, get my little eyeliner brush, and I'm gonna draw some bottom white lashes, and I'm also just gonna coat my my own lashes in this white eyeliner. Actually, now that I'm looking at the picture, it actually has like a line of white, but like really subtle. So I might do that too. We'll see. Alright, so that pretty much concludes the eye makeup, minus the eyebrows, which I will be working on soon. But I think now I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. And the lips are a also pinky purpley kind of shade, and they're a bit glossy, I would say. So I have put together this combo. I have a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade San Paolo, and also a NYX Butter Gloss, and this is the shade Devil's Food Cake, which is a purple gloss. This purple pink lip cream with a purple gloss I think will be the perfect lip combo. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill those in. So since I don't want the gloss to be too dark on the lips, I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use my finger to gently pat it on so I get the amount of color that I want, which is not that much, to be honest. So this way I have way more control than if I was just going to go in with the applicator itself. Maybe I'll add just a touch of white to the bottom of the lip to kind of give a glossy illusion. Yeah, ooh, I like that. Just gonna dab on the bottom lip to create some shine, and it looks glossier. So now I'm just gonna work on the eyebrows. So for this I need some actual hair, so I'm gonna cut a few pieces off the orange wig that I have for this look, and I'm gonna use some Spirit Gum from Kryolan, this one right here, and I'm just gonna put that on my eyebrows and then stick the wig pieces on there. Actually, before I'm gonna start gluing down all of the hair, I'm gonna use the same orange eyeshadow as I did before, and I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows a little bit with the orange so that if I have any gaps in the hair later on, it will still be orange underneath, if you know what I'm saying. And once I got my orange base down, I can start by gluing on the hairs.
2 hours later.
Oh my god, guys, I'm back. What feels like hours later. Gluing these eyebrows down was, like, I'm not kidding, the hardest part of my life so far. I just couldn't get the hair to stick, but as you can see, finally it's there. And now I have on my wig, my hat, my costume, and everything. But there's just one more detail that's missing, and that is, I'm pretty sure you know, Johnny Depp has a little gap in his teeth here. So what did I do? I took a little bit of thin black paper, and I'm just gonna get my teeth nice and wet, and I'm just gonna stick down. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna talk you through my costume a little bit. Let me just zoom you guys out a little so that you can see this outfit in its full glory. So I have a brown jacket. Underneath I have a flower patterned shirt. And here is a really colorful, crazy patterned scarf that I've just tied in a bow around my neck. And of course the crazy curly orange wig that I found on eBay. And this hat, which is quite cool. I mean, it's really, really tall. You can't even see the entire hat, but it's got the feather and everything. There, you can see that. I'll link everything down below so that you can find it. I've also got these finger gloves that are kind of like crochet, and I also just pinned some lace fabric to the sleeves of the jacket just to get the sleeves that he has in the movie. So anyways, this was so much fun to do. A little bit stressful with the eyebrows though. I feel like they're about to fall off any second. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe to see more of these character transformations. I love doing these. These are my favorite kind of tutorials to film. So stick around, and I'll see you next time. Bye!